Hello, welcome to No Rest for the Vivid podcast. I am Claire Hill, self-belief coach, and I'm a business coach too, and the founder of the Vivid Business Club and host of this podcast, this Bear Boy podcast. How are you doing? It's not a bad boy, actually. It's a Queen Warrior podcast. What am I talking about? So, um, when you're listening to this, it's still November, isn't it? Black Friday. I've got some opinions about Black Friday. I have got a Black Friday offer of a bundle of these beautiful, wonderful courses. If you fancy it, link in the show notes. No pressure. Black Friday is each to their own. I don't think everybody has to do Black Friday at all. But I've got some stuff that's really good and it's just spurred me to sell it. It's just sitting there. So why not? Because it transforms lives. And if I can give it a really high value, that's helping you out. It's bloody brilliant. There's all stuff like transforming from a warrior to a warrior, glow up, it's just brilliant. It's all really good stuff. And I've got a free workshop next week. I think that this podcast goes out. I'm just working out the dates. This is going out on the 28th. This podcast is going out on the 28th of November, and I am delivering a completely free workshop on Monday the 2nd of December. Come live at 12:30 p.m. Bring your lunch, bring a coffee. We are going to be going through my best 5 must-have productivity power-ups, which will transform the amount of time you spend on your business. This is not about working more. This is about working less and achieving more. And I know productivity, not toxic productivity, not busy work. I know how to become productive and make things happen. And I'm really, 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 really excited about it. The other thing, though, is there is not a free replay. So if you want a replay, you're going to have to pay for it. And then proceeds of that, the profit will go to Winston's Wish, a very important charity to me. As on Monday, the 2nd of December, I am going to be exactly the same age as my dad was when he passed away. And as I say it, I don't know whether or not it's something that's okay to talk about. No. Oh my God, I just gassed it myself, didn't I? Because it is okay to talk about. But I'll be honest, I've been feeling pretty wonky about it all. I've had a headache it's actually quite good. It's all right now. But I've basically had a headache for a week. Thought I was going to get ill, but I used my mindset to tell me that I wasn't. I was like, I'm not getting ill. I refuse to get ill. So I haven't got ill. And I literally, I was just panicking then, thinking about what time. Sorry, I was really distracting myself. Funny that I just distracted myself when I was talking about something emotional. You see that I just did that in real time. Yeah, I've been struggling with it, and then I watched Sixth Sense, which tipped me over the edge. But I really do. I am finding it more of a challenge getting my head around the fact of it. I did not know I was going to get upset. Oh, okay. Just the challenge of understanding that my dad didn't get here, you know? Yeah. So I'm finding it a little bit tricky. But I wanted to talk about I wanted to talk about in this podcast just because that it's hard work doing what we do. It's really hard work. And that is why not everybody has their own business, you know? Not everybody has their own business and is able to do what they're doing or do what they want to do because of how tough it can be. And the thing is, it's like, I wish I had a conversation at the Dream Team Mastermind, which I'm also opening the door to in January, if you fancy it. I love the Dream Team. I will talk about that in a little bit more detail as well, probably in my next mini Monday episode. No, I won't actually. I'll do something else for that. But anyway, so where am I? I've just lost my thread, haven't I? This is what grief does to you. And anybody that's like running a business, it comes in waves, like the joy and the courage that you are required to put into your business. It does come in waves. And I feel like the resilience around grief that you learn, it's definitely not the same, but it sort of is as well. Just knowing that you just got to hold on, and knowing that when it feels uncomfortable and you are feeling discomfort and you are having to be courageous and you're having to be brave and you're having to take risks and you're having to jump when you don't know if you're going to get those wings or something's going to catch you. And when you're really up against the wall in your business, like, that is incredible and horrible, and not everybody's made for it. And it comes, like, the conversations that we had in the dream team when I saw them on Monday about the fact that there's got to be a level of acceptance in you growing your business when those fears and those doubts, no matter what your bank balance is saying, by the way, that your fear and your doubt is just noise. And if you do not get your head around the fact that that is noise, you are going to struggle. You are going to struggle so bad. And even if you have that discomfort and you don't feel good and it's like you're walking through tar and you don't know if your dream's going to become a reality, but oh my God, you can feel the dream in your belly. You can feel the fire. You can feel all of that immense amazingness in your belly. And you know that what you've got is amazing. Those doubts and that fear has to be noise. It's not coming from the right place for it to be heard. Saying that, though, I want you to listen to your fears and I want you to listen to your doubt. And I want you to use that to power yourself up and to find those elements of your business that you want to work on. Not have to, but you want to, you get to work on in order for it to grow and become even better. But if you are not listening to your instinct, and you are depending on external validation to know that what you are doing is powerful, then you are going to find it a struggle. You've got to tap into that instinct. Tap in so much, so hard, because if you don't, you are in a bit of trouble here. When you feel the fear, you know that you're heading in the right direction, and it feels so counterintuitive. It feels weird because your instinct is telling you to go forward, but your head is telling you no, stay. It's going wrong. The money's not coming in. Something's gone wrong over there. That person doesn't want to work with me anymore. I'm getting abandoned carts all over here. I did a market and it was shit. Like, all of these things, all this evidence, external validation, by the way, that is showing you that it's not right, that's your head is noticing all of that. But your instinct is going, get up, babe. Your mission, your vision, your business is bigger than you. That is what you've got to listen to. But when we're in a bad situation or something, and we go, oh, that's a different kind of instinct that we're listening to. And try and tell, like, the difference between that fear in your head and the fear in your instinct. They're two different things, babe. And this is like, telling them apart is so important to moving forward and having courage. When I think about my vision and my dream and what I am here to do, and those people and I get emotional because I'll tell you why I get emotional, because I'm really fucking passionate about what I do. I have not come all this way and learned all those life lessons. I've not done all of that to get to a point where it can't be shared. And I've already helped so many people become the best versions of themselves, not just for themselves, but for their families, for their businesses, for their children, for their friends. And that is down to me taking a right load of shit that's happened to me, taking all of that and going, I can share this. I can impact millions of people with that story, with that passion, with that drive, with that belief, with that insight, with that instinct. I can transform the lives of so many people, because I never, ever, ever want anybody to be sitting in a situation where they go, I want to do this, but I can't because of this. I can't become successful because I came from poverty. I can't be successful because I was abused in my childhood. I can't be successful because my brain and it doesn't work the same as everybody else. I can't be successful because I just have no self-worth. Bullshit. I'm not here. I'm like, I've gone through all of that, babe. It's possible for me. It's possible for you. But you got to do the work. You got to, I'm not sitting here on a podcast with you going, it's so easy. It's so easy to get to that situation where you can feel you have to be courageous and you just go, I've got this. Like, do you know how much work it takes? It takes so much work to get to that point where you go, I got this. Oh, motherfucking Claire Hill. I don't know why. When you say motherfucking, it feels like really powerful, but it's actually really, really rude, isn't it? I don't want to say it, but I am Claire Hill. Right? And I get to share my story and help people be the most vivid version of themselves so they believe it's possible. They believe what they want to achieve is possible. And in that moment, you got to go, right, what noise am I listening to? You're going to listen to your doubt, you listen to your fear, you're not listening to your instinct. That is where the power is. And you're at a crossroads. If your doubt is sitting there going, you're not good enough, just like Clara says to me, my doubt, you're not good enough. Who's going to want to work with you? Really, what is that really what people want? Like, she says all that shit to me. Are you really worthy of what you want? Are you really worthy of all those dreams? Yeah, I am actually, you bitch. Because what's the evidence? I cannot not believe that all of that hard work was worth it. All of that pain was worth it. I feel like I needed to get... Sorry for the sobbing. I'm not sorry, actually. I'm not sorry for sobbing because I'm so passionate about it. It just gets me when I think of anybody that's like, I can't do that because... It just gets me and I cannot have it. I just believe so much in the magic of being who you really are. Bullshit to anybody that's ever going to make you feel small. Bullshit to anybody that's going to shrink you and make you not shine. Bullshit to all of that. Because I know who I'm talking to. I know you, babe. I know you because I've been you. And I won't have it. I won't have it. I just won't have it. And maybe you really needed me to hear that today. To know that, do you know what? It's not just going to be okay. It's going to be fucking incredible. But you've got to do the work. And I'm not talking about working all day, every day. No. And I'm not talking about not seeing your kids and being with them. And I'm not talking about like hustle. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about showing up when you don't want to. I'm talking about doing the hard stuff when it feels hard. I'm talking about having difficult conversations. I'm talking about leaning into your courage and that resilience. Because if you're up against the wall, you've got no plan B. If you've got no other option, then what are you going to do? You rise up. You rise up and you roar and you find that passion and that instinct and that drive from your belly, from your fire inside of you. And you know that this is what you are here to do. This is what you were born to do. And I know some of you might be jewelry designers. Jewelry is the best thing in the world. It brings so much joy. It brings so much joy. So make, babe. Run towards making. Run towards that version of you that is there already. And don't let anything get in your way. And especially don't let the voices in your head, the thoughts in your head, the doubt in your mind hold you back. Because it's noise. It is bullshit. Listen to your heart because she's screaming at you. Oh God, I'm getting really passionate and fired up now, aren't I? Your heart is screaming at you to see how amazing you are, and you refuse to believe it because it's more comfortable, because your doubt is louder. Fuck the doubt. And I'll tell you now, I know who I want to listen to and believe. I'm going to listen to my instinct because that creates a better life, not just for me, but for my family and for you, for all of you. Everybody. You've got to shine bright, babe. Shine fucking bright. It is so important to shine as bright as you can because, oh fuck, sorry. Like I said at the beginning, like I said at the beginning of this episode, I am finding it a challenge with my whole dad thing. We only get one life. We've got to live it. And if that means not listening to your doubt, listening to your instinct, it's got to be done. Yeah, it's got to be done. You live your life. Live it. Shine bright and get that shit done. Because you deserve it. Well, that was probably the most emotional podcast episode I've ever recorded. And normally they are a little bit longer than this, but I'm really mindful. I'm just crying on YouTube and Spotify right now, or podcast, wherever you're listening. And I don't like that. I don't like doing it. But also, it's really, really important that you know what I'm about. And you know why I'm here and what I'm here to do. And it's incredibly important. So that's me. This is me, babe. This is me. And I'm so grateful for you listening. I'm so grateful for you following me. I'm so grateful for everything that you do to make this mission happen. Because it's every one of you that listens to the podcast, follows it, shares it with somebody, grows the podcast, grows the Instagram, so I can get this out. Because this is the kind of stuff, knowing someone has been there and done it, and just one sentence can change a whole life. One life, babe. Go and shine fucking bright. Have a wonderful day wherever you are. And I'm really sorry if I made you cry too. Sorry, Shama. Love you all. Speak to you soon.